Physically, it wasn't overly challenging physically. It was more mentally, you know. It's just, you know, obviously I had my shirt off the whole time that I was doing press-ups.
My name is Alithéa. My story is true. I am a solitary creature by nature. I have no children, no siblings, no parents. I did once have a husband. If there is fate, who can say? But in the Grand Bazaar of Istanbul, I chose a memento.
It's an adventure, but not surprised that George Miller would present it, because if anybody might be interested in going through this portal, it would be George Miller. I mean, he had been in touch with both of us to say that he wanted to talk to us about something, so we were a little bit ready for something extraordinary. But this, or particularly since it's so completely different to his last few films, the Mad Max films, that's very surprising. But then when you think about it, it's really classic George, I think.
Yeah, I was surprised at the simplicity of the story, but yet the complex nature of it. You know, it made me think. I was like, wow, that's deep. But its construct is quite simple. Woman meets genie in room, grants 3 wishes, she doesn't want them.
I like it. Whatever it is, I'm sure it has an interesting story.
So, what will you wish for?
What is your heart's desire?
I do have a question. What does one do with 3 wishes?
You'll see.
She loves stories. She's used to reading stories. My sense is that, because she says at the beginning, you know, she has this capacity to remember everything that she's ever read. She knows all the stories. She's a super expert. I mean, she's like the world expert on narratology. And she has that sense of herself as being an expert. But then here's a djinn she didn't know about, and he's telling her stories she'd never heard before. So for her, it's like she's a child again, having been an expert for so long. She's now a child, and all this freshness, and she doesn't know how the stories are going to end, and he has a way of telling them. It's not just reading them in a book. His voice and his manner of expression is so refreshes her curiosity that, yeah, I think it's really magical for her to meet him in more ways than one.
There's no story about wishing that is not a cautionary tale.
We all have desires, even if they remain hidden from us. But it is your story, and I cannot wait to see where it goes.
Oh, how it might end.
As an actor, you know, we definitely have to have a bit of a be in touch with our child playfulness. It's a tool to exploring. So definitely really touched that part of me.
There's no story about wishing that is not a cautionary tale.
We all have desires, even if they remain hidden from us. But it is your story, and I cannot wait to see where it goes.
Oh, how it might end. Hello. Hello. He'll be staying for a while.
You don't have to read the news every day to know that we're drawing on myths and tales and previous narratives all the time, sometimes to quite a toxic degree. That sense of, like, myths and legends are a sort of washing line that we hang our contemporary lives on. But I think as artists, you know, that's very much our material. Storytelling, and also the telling of stories, meaning that we are asking for your ears, you know, we're asking for an audience to not just hear but listen and come towards us with their understanding. Yeah, that's what we work with.
Oh.